This video is for black women. My girlfriend is a black woman. Most of my ex-girlfriends were. And my wife will most likely be black, most likely my girlfriend now. And my kids will be black. And I just want to say that I promise to protect her. I promise that I love her in the right ways and I don't lust her for the color of her skin. I promise that I will always love her and see her for who she is. See, when I fell in love with black women, it wasn't because of some weird pornography that I was watching or some sort of fetish, no. I was watching Baby Boy and I saw Taraji P. Henson. And what she embodied to me, which was so attractive and so relatable, was the beauty in the struggle. And that's what black women represent as a whole to me, is how to make the struggle beautiful. Even when the whole world is just coming down on you and throwing you away, you just continue to make things better and more beautiful.
To my brothers out there, man, there's something real special about the black woman. Something special. It wasn't no man that came back to get us, motherfuckers. It was the woman that did it, motherfucker. It was the woman that came back to get us. The woman had more heart than our men. Yo, shout out to the black woman today. I love y'all.
This message is for black women. So if you're not a black woman, just keep scrolling. Black woman, regardless of where you're from, America, Europe, Africa, the Caribbean, wherever you're from. This world is going to hand you violently sometimes heartbreak and disappointment. And what I want to say to you is that do not let that chip away from who you are. Don't let that take away from who you are. Don't let that dim your light and burden your spirit. If anything, let that inform you. Let it inform who you are, that despite that, you are still great. It doesn't matter what's said on here. It doesn't matter what's said out there in the world. You are great. You are the original woman. You are a goddess on this earth, walking. Everything comes from you. Those that don't look like you want to look like you. Those that aren't you want to be you. And you see it all the time on here and out there. Never let nobody make you feel insecure about existing. And even though it sucks to hear it and it's a cop-out all the time, but I'm going to say it anyway, God or the universe or whatever gives the tallest orders for people who they or he, she, or it knows can do the work. And you doing that work, you being as great as you are, you being a goddess and goddesses on earth, that means something. What that means is completely up to you, though. You're beautiful. You're loved. Have a good day.
If you are not a black woman, then this is not for you. But to my black women, I want you to know that you are appreciated more than you know. That not every black man despises you. That you are loved by black men. And I happen to be one of those men. You are not ghetto. Your hair isn't nappy. You are not overly aggressive. You are not too much to handle. If anything, you're the complete opposite. You're beautiful. You're intelligent. You are the creators and innovators of this world. Without you, shit don't move. And without you, we're nothing. I've learned so much from black women, and when I see a black woman, I smile because you remind me of my mother, my grandmother, my sister, and other relatives. With you, you have taught me how to love. With you, you have given me so much confidence to believe in myself, to have so much sauce and so much swag in myself. And I just want to let you know that you are appreciated. No matter how light you are, how dark you are, you're always black and you're beautiful.
Real quick, to all the beautiful black women, all my sisters, I need you to understand something. Do not allow suburban whitewashed Uncle Toms and sellouts to trick you into believing that black men do not appreciate, care, and respect you. We love you. We adore you. You're the most beautiful thing smoking. Without you, wouldn't nothing in this world even exist. So as a proud black man in the black community, two black women, keep shining, keep smiling, baby. You beautiful.
Yo, let me explain to you what it feels like to be loved by a black woman. And no disrespect to nobody else. It's just all I know. Being loved by a black woman is like being wrapped in poetry. It's passionate, it's powerful, and it's just unforgettable. She'll pour into you, not drain you. She'll challenge you, not nag you. She even possesses the power to heal you and hold you all at once. Her love, it doesn't just feel good. It makes you better. And when you love her back with that same fire and softness, you realize what a real connection is. She's not just beautiful, she's everything. And being in her world is the kind of blessing that you never stop thanking the universe for.
Hello guys, welcome back to today's episode and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host as always, African Beast. Today I want to talk about the group that has carried our people, our culture, and honestly their entire nation on their backs. Black women. For centuries, black women have been the origin, the foundation, the rhythm, the resistance, and the spiritual backbone of our community. They are the very soul of our people, the cradle of our culture, the spark that ignited our survival. And despite every attempt to erase them, silence them, stereotype them, and weaponize their strength against them, black women are still winning. This is actually an interesting conversation because actually black kings, have overcome the stereotype put on black queens, that black queens are loud, that black queens are welfare queens. No, black kings are actually acknowledging the truth that black women are beautiful, black women have rich history, black women are the backbone of black culture. So this is actually an interesting conversation. Let me know your opinion in this conversation in the comment section. And in case you're watching us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive in and hear more of black kings actually acknowledging that black women are actually winning. Let's dive in, and of course I'll come back with more commentary.
Black men, we have a responsibility, not just to ourselves and not just to the next generation, but to the very soul of our people, black women. For centuries, this country has tried to erase her worth. America built itself by exploiting her labor, silencing her voice, and hypersexualizing her body, only to turn around and call her angry, loud, and unworthy of love. They used her, broke her, and then had the audacity to blame her for the cracks. But here's the truth that they will never tell you. Black women nursed this nation when white women couldn't. They organized the movements while others took credit. They held the family together when the system tried to rip it apart. They birthed not just our babies, but our culture, our rhythm, and our resistance. She is not just our partner. She is our origin, our protection, our power. And yet she's the most disrespected, unprotected, and neglected person in this country. Just like Malcolm X warned us, and far too often we, black men, have been silent about it, or worse, contributed to it. Some of us mock her features while we praise them on other women. We judge her strength while we benefit from it. We expect her to fight for us, march for us, love us through the trauma. But when it's time to return the favor, we vanish. That has to stop now, y'all. Because when they come for her, they're coming for the foundation. When they attack her identity, they're attacking our legacy. And if we don't defend her now, we are risking the death of something much bigger. The future of black unity. We cannot afford to lose her, not to Eurocentric beauty standards, not to systemic misogyny, not to our own silence. So black men, this is our moment. Protect her, uplift her, speak life into her. Shut down the jokes, the disrespect, the false narratives, stand beside her in public and behind her when she leads. Because if we ever hope to be kings, we better start by honoring the queens who raised us, loved us, fought for us, even when the world didn't.
Hey man, there are plenty of black men that love black women, that only want black women. Listen, you ain't gotta tell me, it's 7 different shades of y'all. All of y'all are great. Black woman, if you watching this, keep being you, and I need you to know there are plenty of us out here that love you, that only want you. Those of y'all that have names that have an A in them and ends in or have a name that ends in Y, or might be named after a vehicle or fragrance. There's a big percentage of black men that love all of that, that only want that. But this video probably won't reach up based on the narrative that society is trying to push. So Queen, if this video reach you, I need to know that you are lifted, you are loved, and that you are appreciated. Signing off as a loving black man.
But as a woman and the girl version of you,
Sure.
have you ever felt protected by the black man?
You really want me to answer that question?
Yeah.
No. No. Never. 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 And that makes me sad because I want to be. I want to have a black husband. I want to have black babies. I do. I really do. But it's hard. It's really hard because it feels like there's something about me that triggers something in a lot of black men that makes them, I don't know, makes them act in a certain way with me that makes us feel like we're competing. We shouldn't be competing. I don't want to compete with you. I want you to look after me. I'm actually a very traditional lady. I know I may not come across that way, but I really, really am. I feel like we have roles and I'm happy with that.
But you saying that,
Yeah.
I may not come across that way.
Yeah.
To you, why do you feel like you may
Because
not come
I'm
across that way?
vocal, because I'm not scared, because I can make eye contact for 5 minutes and it doesn't bother me. That's why.
Okay.
And I know that might make people uncomfortable. I'm aware. But it doesn't mean I'm not a softie.
ASAP, what do you love most about black women?
Shit. I love my black woman. Yeah.
Welcome back and thank you so much for tuning in. Let's dive in and now look at the facts. Look at the truth of this conversation. Before anyone tried to rewrite history, black women were recognized as divine. Ancient civilization saw the black women, as the high house, the throne, the seat of wisdom and leadership. Removing her from the throne is what collapsed empires. Why? Because black women are not just partners. They are origin, they are protection, they are power. Scientifically, socially, spiritually, black women have been described as the most genetically advanced and intuitively evolved entity on the planet. Are people more psychologically in tune, more resilient, more capable of surviving the unimaginable? They birthed our family, but they also birthed our culture, our music, our rhythm, our resistance. Black women didn't just raise a nation. They nursed it when white women couldn't. They built the wealth of the country through forced labor, then built the movements that demanded its justice. But history rarely gives them credit because it was never designed to. Let's be real. The society has spent centuries trying to erase black women's worth. Hypersexualized, silenced, used, blamed, then told they were angry, loud, unworthy, or too much. And in 1970s and 1980, political architects created one of the most damaging lies in American history, the welfare queen, a stereotype built from exaggerated case weaponized to criminalize poverty, gut social program, and paint black women as lazy, dependent, and irresponsible. The system exploited her labor, then punished her for the cracks caused by the same exploitation. And yet, while America recycled lies, black women did what they always do. They outperformed the system meant to break them. Black women became the most educated demographic in the United States, earning more associate, bachelor's, and master's degrees per capita than any other group. They opened businesses faster than anybody else. They became deciding votes in election. They became the backbone of political power, community power, and cultural power. They made the struggle beautiful. They turned pain into purpose. They turned silence into strategy. This is what we mean by excellence in spite of design. And here is the part that means something. Black men more than ever are speaking up, not to control black women, but to uplift them, not to silence them, but to honor them, not to judge them as loud, ghetto, or too independent, but to recognize their strength as the reason we are still here. Because when we attack a black woman, you are attacking our future, our lineage, our legacy. Black women have been unprotected for far too long. Now black men are finally saying what should have always been said. We see you, we honor you, we defend you, we love you, and we recognize that our liberation is impossible without you. I think I've talked too much. Let me conclude. Black women have been the mothers of civilization, the backbone of movements, the keepers of culture, and the blueprint of resilience. And despite being silenced, stereotyped, and disrespected, they remain unstoppable. This is not a comeback story. This is a continuation because black women were never behind. They were always ahead. And today, more than ever, black women are actually winning. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was actually my commentary. I personally love black women, and I define black women as women who are melanated, who have actually similar struggle. They may not be the same, but they got similarity in their struggle. They got similarity in their discrimination. They got similarity on how they have overcome those stereotypes. I love black women, and that is without any reasonable doubt. So guys, until we meet next time, peace, love, and harmony.